gonna tear your kingdom down, Lord.
Prodigal daughter returns.
Oh, Satan, we're gonna tear your
You gave her away. That is enough.
You've been
Has God given me a message for the people of God today?
You better tell that little side piece to stop texting so damn much.
You childless whore. Mama, do you love me at all?
If I thought your Uncle Mac did anything, you think he'd still be alive?
I'd be damned if I'm gonna let everything I worked all these years for slip through my fingers. This time, brother, you going down.
Satan, we're gonna tear your kingdom down.
Winfrey, this is a positive media outlet, Sweet Candor TV, and I would love for you to finish this statement. What I know for sure.
What I know for sure about GreenLeaf is it's not like any family you've seen on TV before, but closer to your own family than you would imagine.
The legendary Mrs. Lynn Whitfield. If you could just tell us about your character on the show.
Well, Lady May is the first lady of the church. She's the gatekeeper of everything. Not much gets past Lady May. She's a lady of decorum. She's controlling, but only because she knows that she knows what's best for everyone. She's very protective of the family. She's very protective of the legacy and the dynasty that she's built. She does not intend for anything to threaten that position, not her children's, not members of the church, nothing.
Yes, I play Isabel, and she is Noah's fiance. Noah is our security at GreenLeaf, and he's very much involved in the family, has been, grew up in this family and everything. And our lead character, Miss Merle Dandridge, was in love with him 20 years ago and returns, and may still be in love with him. And we're getting married soon, so it's no bueno. It's no.
How does Anna take that?
How does any woman take that, right? I think in any relationship where you're not sure how the other person feels about you, and then on top of it to have the love of their life come back, it brings up a lot of stuff.
Now, I have to ask you, what is all this talk about your ex-lover coming into the picture?
Well,
what's going on with that?
The first episode starts where Grace Greenleaf comes back because something has happened in the family and she needs to address it. It's pretty heated. We haven't seen each other in 20 years, so you never know. Like 20 years passes, you can come back with a lot going on. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
But was that the case?
That was the case. That was the case. I hadn't seen her in forever, and I have a beautiful fiance that I'm building a relationship with, and it does cause a question. It doesn't break me, but it causes a question.
I play Kerissa GreenLeaf. I am married to Jacob GreenLeaf. He is the heir apparent to the throne, the GreenLeaf throne. And so I just play his supportive wife, trying to make sure that our family unit is on course, making sure our children have what they need. I want him to be the best that he can be. And if that means taking over the pulpit, that's one thing. If it means something else, we're going to find that together as a unit.
I'm here with the director of GreenLeaf, Mr. Craig Wright. So how was it working on this project?
It's been the most amazing creative experience I've ever had. OPRAH is the best partner I've ever had. The show was born in conversations between her and me, and every step of the way, it's just grown and grown in depth, and I learn something every day, and I love my job.
Anything within the show that you could actually tie from your personal life? Any personal experiences?
Really, the only one I can point to is back when I worked in the church, one day I asked a question of my superior, and he said, Craig, you can either work in the church or on the church, but you can't do both. And I left not long after that to go write 6 Feet Under, and now I'm really excited that I can finally work on the church from the outside on this amazing network.
Wow, that's phenomenal. So you worked in a church.
I used to be a minister.
You used to be a minister?
Yeah, I was working at a Methodist church in St. Paul, Minnesota. Came home one day, got a call from 2 managers in Beverly Hills, said Alan Ball wanted to meet me to talk about writing on the show, and I left.
I love it. And one last thing, if you can give some positive words of encouragement for other young people.
It's called Sweet Candor.
Sweet Candor TV.
I have 20 girls in college in the United States from South Africa. And 6 of them are at my house now, and we spend a lot of time at the dinner table. And the most positive thing I can say is what Michelle and Obama and I were talking about, our First Lady, Michelle Obama, and I were talking about yesterday. This is all you ever need to know. You alone are enough. And everything in the universe, God, the forces of nature, divine intelligence, everything in your life is working all the time in every experience and encounter to let you know that you alone are enough. So when you're in bad times and challenging times and boyfriends aren't working out and the job you didn't get enough, when the thing fails the most, it is the divine trying to tell you, you alone are enough. You are enough.
Okay, so as you can see, it's going down here in LA, the Greenleaf red carpet.
We're gonna tear your kingdom down, Lord. Satan!